So the two doctors have come out to give an update on the Pope's health to say that, look, he's in a critical condition, but he's recovering, he's fine. Kind of confirming the reports we already knew, that he'd gone through three different treatments, that he wasn't responding well, that he is on and off oxygen, and finding it difficult to breathe. This was the reports earlier this week. That obviously they didn't put that out in the media, but today the doctors have come out to say, look, he is, he has this pneumonia and he's in a critical condition, but he's recovering, he's doing fine. And I suppose, as I said, with Vatican speak, when it comes to getting information from Vatican III, it's always going to be, well, you're not going to find much until nearer the time, if anything should happen. This is it's an interesting time, because this probably will be the longest time that a pope has spent in Vatican III, in this complex, which is in Gemelli Hospital. In the past, popes, when they're ill, some of them went to Vatican II, which was Castel Gandolfo, but the Pope, needs this time in the Vatican III, and there's a whole team of doctors. It seems from the press release, a whole team of doctors trying to treat the Pope. So please pray for him. And but the news has kind of gone on now in the Vatican, pivoted from the Pope possibly dying to the Pope probably resigning. This is the hot news that seems to be going around Rome among cardinals, that the Pope is going to resign. So it's going to be an interesting couple of weeks now to see what happens, because the Catholic world is definitely talking about this. This is open gossip in Rome, among cardinals, among bishops, that the Pope is probably going to resign the papacy. And so you could be looking at a March conclave. Who knows? If one thing you learn about clerics is clerical gossip tends to be much, and it's hard to wade through it. So we'll see what happens. But it's interesting to see that the gossip that we knew for the last few days is exactly what the doctor said today. It's we knew this to be the fact. The Pope is held up in a tightly secure, aseptic environment in this papal apartment in Vatican III, and they were really struggling to treat him. So pray for the Pope, and it'll be interesting to see what happens in the next couple of days. Tomorrow is the Chair of Peter. May we expect an announcement tomorrow? I personally don't think so. If the Pope is going to give an announcement, he'll probably give it when he's able to do it well. As you remember, when the Prime Minister of Italy visited him, there was no photos. So we haven't seen the Pope in the last week. There's been no press releases, no photos, no nothing. Which kind of, so that you can understand this is serious. So there was no photographer, I believe, allowed into that meeting with the Prime Minister. So let's see what happens. But this is the update that the doctors have given today in their press conference from Vatican III. And we pray for the Pope, pray for his recovery. And I do think we should pray for his recovery. And let's see what happens. But God bless you. Take care. Bye-bye.